What's up, boyos? Welcome to an update video. Haven't done one of these in a while. This update video is brought to you by Wizardry, the, the Lost Labyrinth, and its fantastic opening song. What's up? We'll play this thing the whole time. Not really, okay? Let's end that right now. It sounds beautiful though, doesn't it? It's a great song. Labyrinth of Lost Souls had a good soundtrack, I'd say. So yeah. Just gonna pause that because I want to listen to it later. Anyway, Let's Remember series. We're going to be it's going to be coming back, the Let's Remember games, and it will kick off, I think, with Lords of the Realm 2 as soon as I figure out a way to record that. The Steam version can't really be recorded, so I'm gonna try to use a Docsbox to see if I can get a recordable version of Lords of the Realm 2, and we'll have, I'm thinking 2 videos in that Let's Remember, and then I want to do Lords of the Realm 3, I want to do Majesty Gold Edition, maybe Lords of Magic, probably not Master of Orion 2, I doubt I'll do that one. There's a few others, Warcraft 2 if I can ever get that thing to work. And I think I don't know. I think Warcraft 3 will probably end up being its own series because I do want to play through the entire campaign of Warcraft, like the entire human campaign of Warcraft 3, and maybe I want to do maybe the human campaign in Warcraft 2. It just depends how I feel. That's why they're not technically Let's Plays yet. I don't know. So I want to do some. I want to do a lot of like Let's Remember stuff, and I want to do a few more Flash games. So like Infectionator. I know that's a really old one, but I want to play it. I've never played Infectionator before, so just want to do like a couple videos showing it off. Hopefully, that's really all of that. I have a few other old games, but a lot of old games that I am interested in playing are probably going to be full series, and a lot of them don't really, and some don't really work as far as doing them anyway, as like a Let's Remember or anything. I kind of wanted to do like a little bit of Back to Nature, Harvest Moon Back to Nature, just like showing the festivals and some of the more important events, more significant rather, events in Harvest Moon Back to Nature, as well as a day of farming and stuff, just to give people who may never have seen Back to Nature a little bit of an idea of what Harvest Moon is and what really goes on. So I might do that. I might do a little Let's Remember with Harvest Moon, Wonderful Life, just a little one of that. But I don't really know. I kind of want to do, like I said, a lot of these I want to do real series for, so I don't really know what's gonna happen. But I am looking kind of at older games that I've played and owned, and looking to do some Let's Remembers in that, and I'm looking at just on any console too. I'm just looking at everything I can, and maybe even some stuff that I haven't played before that's abandonware I'll look at. But I don't, I just wanted to say like some things are coming. Definitely the ones that I already said, like Lords of the Realm, those will definitely be coming. So there's that. Probably gonna look into getting, buying some new equipment on Black Friday. I know that's a long time from now, but I think I'm gonna do that. Probably a new headset for this computer. Probably a new headset for my PlayStation 4, and probably Avermedia Live Gamer Portable, so I could finally go record those consoles again. Because that would be good. I can't really run an emulator very well for PS2 games on this computer. It just doesn't really work for me. My computers aren't that good. They're actually pretty old, so it's not like they're really that powerful or anything like that. So that's the idea going forward. Hopefully Black Friday after that, video content might pick up because maybe I'll be a little bit more enthusiastic about playing games, because I don't really play that many games currently. If I had my Steam page open, I'd show you just how few games I've played. And it's going to be a bitch to edit this because I'm going to have to like put pictures in the background and stuff. So it's not going to be awesome. It's going to suck. But that's I that's the kind of thing, and I don't really like editing. I hate it, so that's why there's slow content. So the other thing that I wanted to talk about was The Fallen of World War II by Neil Halloran. I'll try to put like a little clip just so that you can, yeah, Neil Halloran's, just so that you can see a quick idea of what it is. It's really it's a documentary that shows like how many people died in World War II, and it does it with visuals, and I think that's much better um, for showing, like, for making the impact, like the amount, just a little bit more impactful for you rather than just reading a number.
We'll be counting soldiers and civilians separately. Each of these figures represents 1,000 people who died. Civilians were of all walks of life, whereas military deaths were almost entirely men. The average age was about 23. In most battles, for every 1,000 soldiers killed, there are more than 1,000 who were injured. The word casualty can be confusing because in military speak, it often includes both deaths and injuries, and anything else that takes a soldier out of service. Here, we're just counting the deaths, and we'll begin with American soldiers. Over 400,000 died. Most of the deaths occurred in the European theater, fighting the Nazis. And about a quarter were in the Pacific, fighting the Japanese.
It's a really good video documentary. I don't know what you want to call it. I'd recommend watching it. I've actually recommended to colleges that they show this, more so high schools though. That they show this, whenever to start basically a discussion on before they start teaching about World War II, just so the kids have some background knowledge and know, like, and kind of have a little bit better thoughts, like understanding of how many people died, because it's a lot. It's a lot of people, particularly Russia. So, it just makes that a little bit more impactful. And then he has a sequel, which looks at it looks at the current population growth, population loss, of like just how many people are born and compared to how many die, and it looks at ways to avoid war and what the cost of a nuclear war might be, and that's an interesting video as well, and it's technically the sequel to Fallen of World War II.
Every second, on average, 4.6 people are born into the world. That's 140 million births a year. There are currently over 7 billion people alive today. Humans are dying at less than half the rate we're being born. About 2 die every second, which is 60 million deaths a year.
It's really good. So hopefully I'll have little clips of that. Not I don't know if I'll have his if there'll be sound to them and I'll have his narration, maybe, but they're worth watching, and they're not long. I think I don't remember how long The Fallen of World War II is. That one might be the 18-minute one, and then Shadow of War might be about 12 minutes. I think that was what it was called, Shadow of War. And finally, if you want to watch one more documentary, I recommend the U.S. War Department's video of Don't Be a Sucker, because that's a really good video. It looks at it's an anti-fascism video, and it looks at kind of like, and it was aimed at kind of pointing out what's going on in Nazi Germany and how they like segregated the various groups and how the Nazis were in control of the Germans, and it's very good too. So check all that out. It's pretty good stuff. And yeah, that's it for the update. Let you guys know what's up. I think I'll go to my profile on Steam now and just show you guys like the small amount of hours I put in per week of playing Steam for 2 weeks, even with recording. Right now it's at 2.8 hours for the past 2 weeks, so yeah. And I'm on the computer a lot, I just don't really play games, and if I do, it's some kind of simulation game that doesn't require much attention, so yeah. That's it. Thanks for checking in. I'll see you guys in whatever the heck is coming next.